Demand for guitars is up, but the trees traditionally used to make them are harder to find.
Nolan, quiet!
Tonight's Project Earth, a plan pioneered in California, adds a sustainable option from our own backyard. Sarah Donchi reports.
The sounds of music found in the world's forests are under threat. The widespread destruction of old-growth trees for ranching and farming is making it harder to get the wood traditionally used to make guitars. It's also leading to climate change.
It's something that's always in the back of my mind, and I do think about it a lot.
Grammy winner and guitar virtuoso Molly Tuttle.
Two trees in the forest, one was crooked, one was straight.
It's a big problem, and it's hard to really know what to do sometimes.
Another guitar virtuoso, one who makes guitars, has a plan.
We're going to use wood more wisely from non-traditional sources that are more environmentally sound, and we're going to put trees back in the ground.
Bob Taylor of Taylor Guitars. More than 50 years ago, he started making guitars by hand in Southern California. Today, with more than 1,200 employees and 2 factories, Taylor makes more than 700 guitars a day. But the world has changed a lot in 5 decades.
We've seen the light that wood is getting more difficult to get, but we're feeling the pain too.
Bob Taylor's quest to find more sustainable sources of wood brought him to the edge of a different kind of forest.
I find it very important to make sure that we keep urban forests as a part of our cities.
Tim Patterson is with West Coast Arborists.
There are so many ways that trees are beneficial to us.
The family-owned business takes care of urban trees for hundreds of municipalities, public agencies, and communities in 4 different states.
There's another utility running under the ground here.
Part of the job, removing trees when they pose a hazard.
And then even in the back, there's another utility that's kind of, the roots already broken up. For every tree we remove, we plant 2 trees.
The Arborists also created an urban wood recycling program to keep timber out of landfill. They then met Bob Taylor.
This tree we're going to take down today and repurpose the wood for Taylor guitar.
Taylor has identified several species of urban trees that make great sounding guitars, including chamois ash, red ironbark, and black acacia. They grow abundantly throughout California, even in San Francisco, where we spotted a huge red ironbark near Stern Grove, chamois ash trees in the Haight-Ashbury, and a spectacular black acacia in the Excelsior. Recently in the Central Valley, the arborists took down a large chamois ash tree that was threatening several utilities. A special crane carefully lowered the trunk to the ground where it was processed and then earmarked for milling.
Oh, here we go.
The milled wood ends up at Taylor Guitars.
When I see this, I see the potential of the world changing. We'll make beautiful guitars out of this.
The urban guitars are sold around the world, including here at Griffin Stringed Instruments in Palo Alto.
Frequently, the topic doesn't even come up as to, what is this wood and where did it come from? Instead, it's like, wow, this sounds great and it looks beautiful.
Molly Tuttle first tried out a chamois ash and then red ironbark. Her verdict?
Such a cool idea, not only for like the sustainability reasons, which is obviously like a huge part of it, but I think it's cool for me as a guitar player. Like, I want to play guitars that are made of all sorts of different woods.
Woods that provide a strong new voice in an ever-changing world.
Brilliant idea. Love that story. All right, from that, let's go to